Well, good evening, Glue Troopers. Just a quick video to round up the day. So we got obviously a lot more stuff done today, and the place is starting to feel like a home now. And we got the fireplace going, and somebody said, after seeing the picture last time, that hey, you should do like fireside chats. So here we are, like FDR, with our fireside chat. Well, anyway, I actually got far enough ahead on things that I was able to start fixing some models. And I actually just said, I'm just going to do one quick repair. And you guys saw what the desk looked like. And well, next thing I know, I had about 6 or 7 of them spread out all over the place with the glue hardening. But in the process of fixing the X-Wing fighter, which is one of the queens of the collection, the easiest fix was the NX-01 because it was just a nacelle that had popped off, but all the pins were still there. Just a little glue, snapped it. Gravity was my friend. It fell into place, so it's already back on the shelf. And then some of the fixes were surprisingly tricky. The Explorer 1, the top section popped off, but it was a clean break, so that meant it's a butt joint. So you would think, I'll just, little glue, stick it on there, but it kept wanting to fall off. And the same for the fin on the Saturn V, but I got it done. It's back up on the shelf. And it turned, just replacing that one little fin, the glue hardened. I was like, oh, that's good. It stayed put. And then I walked away, came back a while later, it flopped over. Like, so I had to brace it, reglue it and brace it. Anyway, now it's fixed. And I picked up the Dodge Polara and a wheel just fell off. And it was another break, clean break. So that was a butt joint. So I've got that under pressure getting fixed. And a few other models, you have various degrees of argumentation. The camera on the Gemini astronaut had popped off, and that actually went on without too much trouble. What's really been tricky, like the antenna on the Messerschmitt was real easy to fix, but then it as soon as oh, that's good, and then it just flopped over and fell, and I searched the floor and couldn't find it, checked my clothes and looked at the airplane. Where did the antenna go? I've got a hardwood floor here. It can't be that hard to find. And I look and I see something, movement catches my eye, and a tiny little one of those air dry glue threads, when something with glue will drop, but the glue will harden as it thins. And it was dangling by this hair of glue under the airplane where I couldn't see it. And I was like, so it wasn't on me. It wasn't on the plane. It wasn't on the floor. It wasn't on the table. It was pulling an Indiana Jones, hanging for its life. Like, hi, got you. And more carefully glued it back into place. The trickiest thing has been those helicopter rotor blades. They're so small, and they were clean butt joint brakes. So they're, there's not going to be a lot. I'm going to let this harden overnight. And got the control fin back on the Star Fury. Got the cable catcher net back on the Vanguard. And there are a few other things I could fix pretty easily, but I'm really afraid to go touching anything. The landing gear on the Spitfire was surprisingly tricky. And, sometimes re-gluing a part on, because the old glue creates like this shield. And it's like dealing with almost when you have the chrome coating or something, or too much paint, you have to scratch it down to bare plastic to get it to bite again. Sometimes the old glue can actually, get in the way. And you would think, well, it's a break. It's a clean break. So, a little touch of glue, put it on there, and it shouldn't cause a problem. But I don't know. Sometimes it seems like it does. It could be my imagination. Anyway, it's, it's all coming back together now. So I got, this looks like a Hollywood model repair shop, because they got all the stuff from movies that are, being fixed. But it's cool though. Yeah, I really love the vibe of this place. Here are a couple of pictures to show you what it looks like at the moment. I hung a few pictures and stuff, and I'm really liking it here. And when I've a lot of the stuff that was in the house before, we're keeping the living area more subdued. No models in the bedroom this time. Bedroom's actually a little smaller than the old one, and so when I get the big Tarbus in place, Tarbus 2.0, a lot of the stuff that was in the old Tarbus is going to go up in there. You'll recognize a lot of it. So anyway, guys, that's where we're at for right now. I hope everybody's had a